Just look at this beautiful view in front of me. Isn't it amazing? A place full of natural beauty, cool weather, green valleys and endless viewpoints. That's a reason why Kodaikanal is known as the Princess of Hill Stations. And in this video, I'm taking you through some of the best places to visit here. This is Sobi, your travel enthusiast, and this video is a short guide to help you plan your trip to Kodaikanal. I'll take you through some of the most loved spots here, starting with Coaker's Walk, where you can soak in the amazing valley views, then to Guna Cave, famous for its mysterious rock formations. We'll also visit Pillar's Rock, one of the iconic landmarks of Kodaikanal, wander through the pine forest, catch a glimpse of Kodaikanal Lake, and finally explore the quiet villages of Poombarai and Mannavanur Lake. So come along, let's start this journey. I stayed at Kodai Resort Hotel, a nice place to stay in Kodaikanal. It's very close to Coaker's Walk, which makes it easy to explore the town and nearby attractions. The hotel itself is comfortable, surrounded by greenery and a good base for starting your day trips. My first stop was Pillar's Rock. It's about 8 kilometers from the resort, which takes roughly around 20 to 25 minutes by car. The drive is scenic with winding roads and views of the hills along the way. As I reached, I parked my car and explored the area. The main attraction here is the large granite rock formations, rising sharply from the valley. Pillar's rocks are iconic to Kodaikanal and are popular for photography. It's a great place to enjoy the natural beauty and take in the scale of these hills. From Pillar's Rock, I drove a few minutes to Guna Cave. Tickets are required to access the viewpoint area, and from there you can walk close to the cave. As I walked toward Guna Cave, the trail itself felt magical, surrounded by tall, dense trees with sunlight breaking through the branches. The walk is peaceful, yet has this mysterious charm. Once you reach the viewpoint, you will notice the famous tree roots that twist and curl around the rocks, creating some truly fascinating natural patterns. It almost looks like nature's own artwork, wild, tangled and beautiful. The cave itself is mostly closed for safety reasons, but you can still see parts of it through the fencing. What really makes this place stand out is the atmosphere. The mix of roots and forest around you gives it a magical feel. You'll also find plenty of monkeys here. They look cute, but be careful as they can easily grab food or bags if you are not alert. I really enjoyed just standing here for a while, taking in the scenic beauty and calm forest vibe before moving on to the next stop, which was the pine forest. From Guna Cave, the pine forests are just a short drive, maybe around 5 to 10 minutes. As you enter, you are welcomed by rows of tall, majestic pine trees stretching endlessly in every direction. It's a kind of place that instantly slows you down, where you hear the gentle rustle of leaves, birds calling and sunlight soft filtering through the trees. Many visitors stop here to take photos, pause between the trees or simply enjoy the peaceful vibe. I even noticed a few horses around. So if you are in the mood, you can go for a short horse ride, which adds a bit to the adventure to the calm setting. Always remember to negotiate. Near the entrance, there are also small stalls selling snacks, tea and souvenirs. It's not a place you spend too long, but it's perfect for a short break, to stretch your legs, breathe in the fresh air, enjoy nature and click a few photos before heading to your next destination. On my way back, I stopped at Kodaikanal Lake. This is one of the most popular spots in town. You can do boating, cycling, or simply hang around and enjoy the surroundings. I didn't go boating this time, but walking along the lake and seeing the activity around it gave a nice feel of the town. My last stop for the day was Coaker's Walk, which was conveniently close to my resort. This is one of the most famous viewpoints in Kodaikanal, a scenic paved pathway running along the edge of the hill, offering panoramic views of the valley below. On a clear day, you can even spot the distant plains of Tamil Nadu, and when the clouds roll in, it feels like you are literally walking through them. During my visit, the sky was clear, so I could see far into the valleys and beyond. But I have heard that mornings here are often misty and magical, with clouds drifting right across the walkway. I went in the evening just before sunset, and it was the perfect time, calm breeze, golden light, and a stunning view to end the day. Some tips for planning your Kodaikanal trip. Best time to visit between October and March for clear skies and pleasant weather. Getting around, a car or a taxi is ideal. Fuel up if you plan to drive out to villages or outskirts. Make sure to fill up your fuel tank before leaving town. There are no fuel stations on the way. Carry essentials, keep snacks, water and some cash handy. The weather changes fast, so carry a light jacket or umbrella, especially in the evenings. Stay connected. Mobile signals can be weak in certain areas, so download your maps offline. Respect nature. Avoid littering and be cautious around monkeys. Finally, it was time to end the day. From the exit of Coaker's Walk, I strolled through the local market. Just did a bit of shopping, soaked in the evening vibes, and then headed back to my resort to rest. The next morning, I set off on a beautiful countryside drive towards two charming villages, as I've mentioned earlier. The roads were winding, the air was crisp, and every turn offered another postcard view of the valley. My first stop was Poombarai, a scenic village tucked deep among the mountains. From the main road, you have to drive about 5 to 10 minutes downside to reach the heart of the village. As you get closer, you will notice the entire valley spread out in front of you, a mesmerizing sight of terrace farming, where the slopes are carved into layers of green field. The whole village looks like a massive staircase, each level neatly cultivated with vegetables and spices. It's fascinating to see how the locals have built such an efficient system to grow crops on steep slopes, a technique perfected over generations. You can either drive down into the village or just walk around and watch the rhythm of daily life. Life here moves at a slower pace. Untouched by the rush of cities, the people are warm and welcoming. And there's something incredibly grounding about being here, surrounded by nature, tradition, and simplicity. From Poombarai, it's about a 30-minute scenic drive to Mannavanur Lake, another hidden gem of Kodaikanal. The route is a bit narrow, but very beautiful, winding through rolling hills and farms. Once you reach the farm, you will find a small entrance gate where you buy a ticket. From there, a walking trail leads you inside. It's an easy but slightly uphill path, so be cautious as you walk. The trail itself is lovely, surrounded by open meadows and a cool mountain breeze that makes every step refreshing. As you climb the gentle hill, the view slowly opens up. A vast stretch of green meadows a sparkling blue lake at the center, and the soothing sound of wind sweeping across the open fields. It's one of the most peaceful and naturally beautiful places I have ever visited. The lake sits quietly between the hills. It's also home to a government-run sheep farm, and if you're lucky, you will spot flocks of sheep grazing nearby. When I visited, most had already wandered out into the farm fields, but even then, the scene was magical, calm, fresh, and full of life. It is also a popular film shooting location. If you have watched some South Indian movies, you might recognize these landscapes. It's easy to see why the place has that cinematic charm that makes every frame looks like a painting. This place has that raw, untouched beauty that makes you pause for a moment. I took my time just walking around, breathing in the crisp air and soaking in the silence. The gentle sound of the wind and the rustling of grass, the distant calls of birds made it feel like time had slowed down. It's one of those places where you don't rush, you just sit, look around and let nature speak to you. Inside the farm area, there's a small canteen, but it's a quite basic. But just outside, you will have a decent cafe where you can grab a juice or a snack. I definitely recommend this cafe as it's cleaner and more comfortable than most small eateries around. And with that, my Kodaikanal journey came to a close. I hope this video helps you plan your own trip to this beautiful hill station. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel SJ Global Tales for more travel content. And stay tuned. Next week, we start our European series, where I'll take you from Paris to Italy and beyond. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. This is Sobi signing off.